self-awareness before. How important is self-awareness in leadership, and how does someone become more self-aware?
It is absolutely essential. It's a foundation of every leadership program that I ever run. To be self-aware, you need to understand the impact that you have on other people around you. People who have very, very strong preferences in personality types or characteristics, their traits, are so ingrained that they will behave that way in every single situation, regardless of who they're with or how experienced they are. They have such strong preferences that they will always behave that way, and they're like, just take me or leave me as I am, this is who I am, this is what you get. That sometimes can work to somebody's disadvantage if they're not aware that their style's not working for the people that they're working with. And if they don't have that awareness, they are not informed and empowered to choose a different approach that might be more effective. So self-awareness comes before any of the leadership skills that you might utilise. So to be self-aware gives you the understanding of how others perceive you, how you impact those that you are interacting with, and when it works for you and when it might not work so well. So to become more self-aware, personal reflection, just to think after a meeting or an interaction, to sit back and think, well, how did that go? Were there any responses that were unexpected or that I hadn't anticipated? How might I do it differently next time to be more effective? But probably more empowering is to get feedback from others. So whether you use, there's hundreds of psychometrics out there, 360s that you can get feedback from others, but even in simple conversation, have those conversations with people and find out what their perceptions of you are. It's really quite confronting for a lot of my clients when they get a 360 feedback report or some sort of psychometric report, and it's like holding a mirror up to them and saying, okay, this is how people see you, how do you feel about this? And some of the perceived negatives can be really confronting, difficult for people to accept and to take on board. And I always encourage my clients to see the value in all feedback, even if you don't like it, even if you don't agree with it. At least now you are informed, you understand the perceptions that others have about you. So if their perception of you is very different to how you see yourself, or it doesn't sit comfortably with you and you don't like that they see you in this way, spend some time investigating what has led them to form that perception of you. What interactions have you had with this person? What behaviours have they observed either in your interaction with them or even your interactions with other people? Their perception is based on whatever they have observed, their experience with you to date. It may not be accurate in your mind, but it is their reality. So whatever they believe to be true is their reality. And for some people, unfortunately, if it's their superior who has a very different perception of their abilities or their leadership capability, their reality is what they're going to base all of their decisions on regarding your career, your promotional prospects, the opportunities that are afforded to you. So if you are informed with their perception, you know how they see you. If it doesn't sit comfortably with you, you're empowered to do something about it then. If it doesn't sit comfortably, think about how you would like them to see you. What do you need to do to address this situation? If you haven't had that feedback, if you haven't gone through the process and had the psychometric or done the 360 or whatever it is that you've done to get that feedback, you're ignorant to how they see, and then you don't have the opportunity to do anything about it. So even when it's difficult, it's worth doing.